1 versus 2s, 2s versus 3s. I mean, I'm going against some of the best guys in the world every single day. So for us, it's just another day, another preseason game, and just, excited to get out there. It's cool that they're playing them. We always do, obviously, here. So just to get out there and be good on good and, continue to prepare for the regular season.
Hey, you mentioned the excitement to wear the green dot, be kind of the quarterback of the defense out there this game. How do you make the most of that and kind of prove that you're able to handle a role like that?
I think it's just being able to do your job with that added stress. I don't think people really understand how much PQ does in a game with playing every snap, calling every defense, setting the defense and stuff. So when you have the green dot, that added, a little bit of added pressure, but also it's just another job on top of it. You become the quarterback of the defense, and I'm just really thrilled to be able to do that this coming Saturday. What day is it right now? Thursday? Yeah, Saturday.
With the green dot, is there any way to simulate that in practice, to simulate that added pressure? Is that something that you can really only get the experience in a game?
Obviously, it's a little more hectic in a game. There's a lot less room for error in a game, but luckily out here, pretty much every linebacker has a mic in their helmet. So when you're out there like today, and some days PQ even, hey, you take it this series or I'll take it this series, and it's just, TA's always in the mic. That's how we communicate our calls. We try to make it as game-like as we possibly can. So when you're out here, you definitely, it helps a lot that we have it throughout the week.
So with PQ being sidelined today, did you do a lot of the green dot kind of practice on the field today?
Yeah, I had it today. I was the one making the calls in the huddle and setting the defense and stuff. But obviously both linebackers set the defense, but in a game there's only allowed 1 green dot. So that's when a little bit more hectic, a little bit more pressure is added.
Is it a challenge to play fast when you are the green dot guy because there's so much more thinking that you have to do in that communication role?
No, I don't think so. I think if you have the green dot, you should know the defense like the back of your hand. You should have the confidence because you know that your coaches have the confidence in you to just make the call, line up, and still play the same speed.
When we talked to Patrick Queen, he talked to us about how he gave a lot of credit to Yahya Black, Derrick, Harmon, a lot of the young defensive linemen for keeping you guys clean. That's not something a lot of young defensive linemen know how to do. What can you say about the D-line and keeping you clean in these contact practices so that you can fly around?
Yeah, we have a very, very big D-line, if you can't tell, especially Yahya. He's like that scoreboard up there. But, they've been amazing, especially the young guys, the way they've came in, they've learned. Derrick runs with the ones every single practice. And, you wouldn't be able to tell he's a rookie if, you've been out here forever, So those guys have been doing well. And like PQ said, those guys, they keep us clean so we can fly around and make plays.
How tough is it to get the timing down the way that Yahya has to have those batted passes? How impressive is it that he's doing this at this point in his career?
Yeah, when you're that big, it's obviously a little help to it, but that's every meal's not a banquet. Like Coach T says, those guys got to understand the ball comes out quick sometimes, and the best way, instead of getting a sack, they can get their hand up and affect the play even more.
So if every meal is at a banquet, what are the other meal options? Like side dishes?
I don't know. I haven't got that far in the Tomlinisms yet. It's only year 2.
You haven't got the appetizer yet either.
No, sir.
Thanks, Peyton.
Thanks, Peyton.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.